Hello and welcome to episode number 80 of the Daily Shed, and today I'm going to be showing two-octave dominant arpeggio. I'll go ahead and play the arpeggio, and I'm playing it in the key of A. Okay. One thing I really like about this is that it really shows the unique sound of the dominant chord, and a dominant chord is also called a seventh chord, like an A7. In this case, this is the chord associated with the scale that I just played. So what an arpeggio does, it takes every note that's in the chord and it plays it over two octaves. Every single note it plays individually. So that's one octave, second octave, then coming down again, that's one octave, two octave, then coming back down, and the second octave. This is a nice finger stretch in the way that I'm playing it. You can see there's quite a big stretch in the second octave. So that's a very big stretch. Not everyone can necessarily do that stretch. So you can also do it this way. Do the first octave, then so second octave. So, very good finger exercise. All the arpeggios are really good for the right hand. You're skipping between strings, and some of the strings have only one note, some have two. So it's a very good exercise for your right hand, and definitely for your left hand with those stretches. And it's a great way also to get started, if you're doing soloing, to break out of scale patterns and go into covering more ground and really illustrating a chord. It's nice in blues, for example, you know. A7 blues. Here I'm using just notes that are in that scale, in the A7 scale, this dominant arpeggio. Again, these are just chord tunes. Just notes that are in that scale. They're really useful to use when soloing to break out of a scale and jumping into arpeggio. It's a really useful thing to be able to do. So I hope this is useful to you. Please let me know any comments or questions below, and as always, thanks so much for watching.